Welcome back, everybody. We are playing
Hey.
Big Dipper.
Yeah, we're back in it again.
Yeah, I'm Adrian.
And I'm Jason.
It was already pitch dark outside. I hoped that Julia would help me hang the lights, but she probably thought that making a snowman was a much better idea.
So I went and left the lights on at my truck.
I brought out a ladder and climbed up to the roof. The lights themselves were easy to install, so things moved quickly.
How
on
are
the
they
other side
easy
of the
to
roof in
install?
no time. Yeah, for real, they're never easy
There's
to
like
install.
a foot of snow everywhere.
Julie, on the other hand, was so engrossed in playing with snow that she was practically unaware of her surroundings and didn't look my way even once. She was seemingly used to be left to her own devices, judging by how good she was at rolling these giant snowballs all by herself.
Oh, yeah?
Imagine.
Judging? Yeah, judging
Yeah.
much?
I wonder how well did she connect with her peers? Did she
Who
have
the
a
hell are
boyfriend?
you?
Yeah, dude. I, for example, was a complete rookie in relationships. Oh, you think?
Clearly.
Never even had a chance. The girls at school avoided me for apparent reasons.
Yeah,
I
'cause
have
you're
no
a
nose.
dick.
The only female that showed me any attention was a lunch lady from a nearby factory. Larissa, who flirted with pretty much anybody. Jeez, dude. All in all, I was a total virgin. A total noob. I felt warmth coming from Julia, though, and it didn't look like simple courtesy. I could have even believed she was into me. Well, if she would look at me even once. But, dude, she's looking at you. She's looked at you numerous times, according
Yeah,
to
but
the game.
not this time. Not when I want
Not
her to
today.
when I'm up on the roof.
I guess. Yeah. I'm done here. Look at...
Me.
I froze in place while I was deep in thought. A bear had emerged from the forest. Julia didn't notice it, but it did notice her.
Imagine.
Yeah.
Oh, looks beautiful. Your mom will surely appreciate the effort.
The beast stood up on two legs. A sated bear will do that to show off and warn others to not move closer. You wouldn't find a sated bear wandering the forest in winter, though. Apparently, you would. I took a deep breath and shouted at the top of my lungs. Julia, run! And they died. She sprung to action and got up the ladder in a blink, and the bear just stood there unmoving. I threw off the ladder so it couldn't climb up.
What?
What?
What's there?
Sorry. I don't know why I started saying your line.
What? What's there? Ah, it's the band.
Music. Julia shot the bear a quizzical look. A quizzical look? It studied us for a couple of minutes, tilting its head to different angles, and then just turned its back on us and strolled into the forest, almost as if we were unworthy of its attention. Wow, dude, take it to heart, why don't you? Phew, what a close call.
You scared me to death. Should have told me it was just a bear.
Just a bear? Yeah, thanks. Just a bear? Are you out of your mind? He would have swallowed you whole. Absolutely unlikely.
Nonsense.
Well, tell me then, what were you so afraid of?
I thought it was the forest witch.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I thought it was the forest witch.
Huh?
The forest witch. When I was a little girl. Oh, sorry. When I was little.
When you were a little grandma.
When I was a little grandma. The forest witch. The forest witch. When I was little, Grandma told me there was a witch in the forest. A witch that killed birds and beasts and drank their blood to prolong her own life.
Are you dumb? How can you believe in such fairy tales at your age? Wow, no wonder you haven't had a girlfriend.
But it's true. I even saw her once. Her name was Grandma.
How old are you? Allow me to judge you.
How old were you?
How old were you? Oh, okay. How old were you? Sorry.
5?
Little kid's imagination can take a rotten tree for an old person.
She wasn't old at all.
Julia's stomach reminded of itself at just the right moment. Julia's stomach reminded of itself at the right. Hungry again?
No, it's your pasta talking.
And what's up with that snowman's attire? Where did you even get that?
I found it lying around. Now tell me, where's the ladder?
Rose such a clatter? Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot.
What a moron.
She definitely did not like me now. I don't want to hear that from someone who believes in witches.
And you were a genius who decided to get rid of our means to get down. So what do we do now?
The window is locked from the other side. Well, we can always jump. You might as well jump.
Jump! But it's so high. I'm scared.
I just can't understand you. I tried. I really did. But how can you be scared of forest witches in such small heights but not bears? And how were you scared of going into the forest at like negative 30 degrees Celsius? And why did you even climb up here when you could have just ran into the house? Ugh.
See, I feel a lot safer around you. Or at least I did.
Yeah, my heart skipped a beat. Stop it!
Stop what?
Stop being so cute, please.
You think I'm cute?
You're as cute as you're weird.
Tee. You say it like I'm the biggest weirdo on the planet.
Blah, 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 blah.
I didn't say that. Let's see. I'll jump down and bring the ladder back up, okay? I landed in the snow without incident and got the ladder back up. Julia sheepishly placed her foot on one of the ladder planks again and again.
Imagine.
So if your ladder skills aren't through the roof, try running horizontal drills on your floor at home. This eliminates the risk of falling.
On the fourth plank, her foot slipped.
Maybe it's on the back side of the house.
Yeah, I
Maybe
guess
they're
it
on the
has
back.
to be, right? Watch out! I stretched out my hands reflexively, and Julia landed right into my grasp. It's alright, you're in safe hands! Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-no.
Thank you.
She blushed, but did not avert her gaze. I couldn't believe how light she was because I'm such a strong man bear.
It's probably because she hasn't eaten anything but pasta and pizza in 2 months.
I have a question I just need to ask. Are you a bear?
Sure.
Can you promise to answer honestly? She nodded and held her breath. Where'd all the weight you had been accumulating for years go? Wow. What? That's not a question you'd ask a bear.
Congratulations. You've won a medal.
She jumped off to the ground. What kind?
For ruining a perfect moment.
Yeah, look at those furrowed eyebrows. What are you... I was interrupted by a noise coming from the road. It was Satan. Someone's car!
Oh, God.
Jesus.
Oh, my God!
I doubted it was Pops or my mom. They couldn't have been here this fast. Julia seemed to think the same.
So soon?
She almost sounded sad. The noise was becoming louder. Not anymore. Windows in my house started shuddering. This was too loud. It wasn't a normal car, and there seemed to be a lot of them.
It was the
They're
SWAT.
reindeer.
Oh, yeah.
No one had turned our way, though. SWAT, yeah. I wonder how much they were paid to work on New Year's Eve.
What was that?
This forest is due to be cut down. They finally got to work, it seems.
Impossible. This forest shouldn't be disturbed.
Just this forest? I mean, I don't like that idea, but why this particular forest?
Oh, sorry. Whoop. You'd laugh at me again if I told you.
I live here. I only tend to laugh at extremely childish beliefs. I see, it's because a bear spirit lives here, right?
You know about it?
This girl is just... The whole town knows.
I bet you don't believe in it, but that's okay.
Did you see it as well?
I didn't, but it definitely exists.
This means there's a higher chance to meet a forest witch than a bear spirit around these parts. Julia shot me a mysterious smile. Ooh. It's so cute, I won't even try to change your mind, but that'll calm you down. Pops is sure nothing's gonna happen to the forest. The bear spirit will come and save the day, like it always does. Like it always does?
If Grandpa says so, it's going to happen.
Didn't he just say he didn't believe in the bear spirit?
I don't know,
Anyway.
man.
Let me guess, because he can see the future.
It's one of the reasons. Test my faith all you want, you mean-spirited skeptic. I won't budge.
Wasn't my intention at all.
By the way, what about the tree?
I found a really good one at the backyard. Come on in, I'll join you soon.
Come on in, I'll join you.
Apart from all the racket from logging trucks, it was incredibly quiet outside. Even the air felt softer. It was out of the calm before the storm, or Pops was wrong with his prediction.
Oh, God!
I carried the tree inside the house and was met with a surprise.
She had hung herself by the fireplace.
Julia was glowing like a rainbow, wrapped in countless lights.
Do I look pretty?
Very much so. I'm especially interested in what brand your earrings are. Where did you get them?
Found them lying around.
How old are you again?
Old enough to have a good time, you jackass. It's a secret.
Julia burst out into laughter. She didn't look like an adult before, but now she was behaving like a mischievous little girl. Will we decorate the tree, or are you going to spend the rest of your life in these boxes?
Wait, there's so many cool things in them. Fireworks, a whole box of them.
There's books behind her. You can't decorate a tree with that.
Says you. But you can fire them.
They're too old, probably past the expiration date.
You're such a
Such a what?
skeptic pessimist.
It's very nice to meet you.
Fireworks have no expiration date. None at all.
They spent so much time in that cellar, they're probably wet on the inside, so they definitely won't fire.
Yeah. You're boring me to sleep. No harm in trying, you know.
That's true. I sighed. Fine, we can try them, but let's do it later, okay? I brought the tree after all.
But there's still so many.
Oh, what now? I replied in an unexpectedly rude manner. My voice expressed so much irritation than I actually felt. Julia who just now was brighter than a full-blown New Year tree, shifted to a dark mood. She looked at me with disappointment and turned away.
It's almost like you're ruining her mood. It's nothing.
A lump of guilt was stuck in my throat.
Good.
I'm genuinely interested.
It doesn't matter.
What's that, books? Julia looked at me with doubtful eyes.
She thought you were going to judge her again. My childhood photos, books, and Grandma's notebooks.
Can I take a look-see?
No, all you're going to do is make fun of them and belittle my life and my decisions, you jackass.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like little girls?
I hate that question. Who do you take me for? I meant the notebooks. Your grandma was a skilled artist.
Oh.
Besides, I've already seen plenty of your childhood photos. What?
Pervert.
It's not like I asked for it. Pop just likes bragging about you. Julia handed me a small leather-bound tome. A sign depicting half of a spruce was inscribed on its front cover.
The band took a smoke break.
but not short enough to flip a page.
That's right.
I skimmed through the book. There was a lot of text, but not so much in terms of drawings. Drawings. It's all handwritten. It looks more like a diary.
I'd call it a collection of our land's legends. Grandma did it all by herself.
I'm sure... I'll make sure to read it later, all right? Otherwise, we won't be able to decorate our tree in time.
I've got everything covered in that regard.
Julia took the task as seriously as possible. She was meticulously in picking the toys and where to put them on a tree. She could spend up to 5 minutes placing one. You know, this kind of makes me curious about what a New Year's tree is. Like, you place toys on a New Year's tree?
I don't know, man.
And if that place was too high for her, I would be the one to place it.
Oh, not there.
But I followed your directions.
Put it a bit to the left. Now that's it. By the way, have you ever decorated a New Year tree with your family?
I don't have family. Every single year until Dad passed away, he absolutely loved the winter and holidays, so he would always set up the tree in early December and would only get rid of it at the end of January. It was a lot of fun.
What was the most fun about it?
When I was a kid, Dad would always put me on his shoulders so I could place the star, the main piece of decoration, by myself. I was always horrible at it, and Mom always fixed it, thinking I wouldn't notice. We also shared a hobby with Dad, collecting aircraft models made of wood and plastic. I had a vast collection in my room, from huge to very small, and the teeniest of them we would use as toys for our tree, and the music kicked right in for the emotional moment. Mom would make us cheesecakes with hot chocolate, and we would wolf them down while decorating.
It sounds awesome.
And what about you? I mean, from the time you used to live here.
We would camp out with Grandpa to get the tree.
Camp out? You have plenty of trees in your backyard. Julia's eyes became dreamy.
We looked for the finest spruce in the whole forest. That was our goal. Grandma would prepare our backpacks. We even took a tent up with us. We traversed the forest for hours, and when we got tired, set up a fireplace that roasted sausages. It felt like a genuine adventure, where I was an explorer following his guide to unknown lands. We even spent
Clark!
the night...
Clark, Audrey's eyes are frozen.
We even spent the night under the open sky once. We had too little energy to come back.
And what about the bears?
The bears.
Daw bears.
We met them from time to time, but they never attacked us.
How in the world?
Because of Grandpa.
He was a bear too, if you know what I'm saying. Huh? Does he have some sort of special aura?
Something like that. I think he's the forest's guardian. And don't make that face. Read Grandma's book first.
All right. Please continue.
Well, when we eventually found the right tree, Grandpa would cut it down, tie it to his back, and we would go home.
Jeez,
We always
really?
returned really quick. It seemed like magic to me back then, but now I understand that we were just going in circles around the house the whole time.
That old trickster.
But it was such a grand adventure for me every time. When we arrived home, Grandma would always claim that she lost the cellar key, and we went searching for it together.
Wow.
It was a New Year's festival designed for me and me alone.
They sure loved you a lot.
I know, right? Unlike some people in this room. And then we decorated the tree together. I was very small, so I could only hand the toys over to Grandpa, just like with you today. I told him where the toys should go, and he would always misplace them. I would always make a fuss about it, and he would pick me up so I could do it myself.
Childhood is a magical time.
And one's parents are their personal magicians.
Judging by what you told me, your whole family consists of mystic creatures.
Hey, stop that.
All right. I think you'll make a wonderful magician yourself someday. Julia showed me an embarrassed smile and flicked some hair behind her ear.
You really think so?
I do. Well, I do! I also felt heat rise up in my cheeks. The back ones.
It's a bit...
Embarrassing? Sorry.
So, aw.
We
so
lost
cute.
the music. Yeah, it's nice.
All right, band, get out of here. Oh, they turned the 2K on. Huzzah! It's finally working. It's okay. To be honest, it made me a bit happier. And that's it for the tree, I think.
Jason, are you not aware of the classic storytelling trope that if there is a Fresnel in the room, it has to be turned on by the end of the story?
If they show a Fresnel at the beginning, it has to be used by the end.
It has to go off, yeah. You don't seem too happy.
We were done too fast. You know, when I have a giant family, I'd place a huge fluffy tree in the middle of the room and buy a ton of toys, so the decoration process would take up the whole evening until there's no space left on the tree.
Sounds like a plan, but how can you be sure your family will be giant? Will you even have a family? Julia shrugged. Yeah, it's probably not something you want to say, you big old jackass.
I just know it.
Pop's powers again?
Shut up.
Sure, we can strip down the tree if you want, or we can stop dilly-dallying and take care of the second floor. Shwoop!
And we're up, I think. Do you mind if I turn on the radio?
Do you like music, or am I that boring?
You're that boring.
Yeah, because everything's about you.
Who doesn't like music? It drowns out the sound of you.
Yeah. It drowns out the thoughts of me wanting to kill you. Is it just me, or are you dodging the question? I don't really like music, for one. Wow, you are just a bed of roses, pal.
I don't believe you.
No, really. Check my car radio. There are no safe stations. Wow, that says a lot, I guess.
And what about the guitar?
Not mine.
You're the most boring person I've ever met. And a liar.
That is the most honest thing this game has said. I love it.
Yes.
You're hurting my feelings. However, have you actually met that many people in your life?
You got me there.
What's happening?
Clearly, I haven't met a lot of people.
Julia scrolled the stations until she stumbled upon one that was playing the holiday tunes.
Oh, this is
Just
the
like
holiday
this.
tune.
Yeah, I guess so.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Now, we'll be bored to death accompanied by holiday songs. Hooray!
You'll really love it when it starts over in 45 seconds. You always keep on grumbling. You must be at least 60 psychologically.
And what about you, around 8?
15.
Wonderful.
Tell me, have you never thought of having a family yourself?
I can hardly look after one set of limbs. How can you expect me to take care of kids?
Why jump straight to kids? 2 adults can also be a family. Start with a relationship, maybe?
Yeah. Why do you think that I'm not in one at the moment?
It's just a hunch. Am I wrong?
Yeah, she can smell the desperation on you, bro. No, but it still hurts a fair bit.
You're going to celebrate New Year with your mom, after all, not your girlfriend.
Oh, burn sizzle.
Oh,
We all have our reasons.
get him. Your house is a bachelor's den.
You don't have to live... Wait. You don't have to live together, do you? Wait. You don't
yeah.
have to live together, do you? Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay.
And you have a foul character.
Like you're the one to talk.
You're a liar, a bore. You grumble like an old man.
Hey, calm down here, young lady.
I mean, even that doesn't stop millions of insufferable people around the world to find their partner. And you're still single. Are you by any chance homosexual?
Yeah, shut up. No. Cut it out already. Do you think gay people can't find themselves a partner when you live in the middle of a
Who knows?
forest? Probably.
Maybe you just didn't come out of your closet yet and live in conflict with yourself.
I'm just a loner. Let's stop at that.
A girl broke your heart, so you decided to ditch relationships as a whole.
I never had a girlfriend.
I knew it! Oh, never ever?
Never, ever, ever, ever. Oh, wow. I didn't think he'd actually say that. Never, ever.
Even at school?
At no point in my life.
And have you ever thought of having one?
Is blood red? Are girls pets to you? I mean, it's not that I don't like the prospect. It's just I haven't met any at all yet.
The right one for your standards?
Oh, damn.
Get him.
The right one for me. And what about you? Is your fiance waiting in Orenburg, Oreo?
I'm not that different from you in that regard. I've never had a boyfriend. Clearly.
Wow, you're yeah. Even at school? Can we go through the same roll of questions, please?
Don't be mean. I hardly attend to school. So yeah, even there.
Why?
Well, Grandma homeschooled me when I was living here, so I started going to a normal school when I was 13, after my parents took me back. I was expelled after a couple of weeks.
Are you joshing me?
I wish I was. Stabbed the teacher clear in the neck.
This sounds like an interesting story to hear. Will you please tell me about it for the next 25 minutes?
I nodded off in geography class.
Geography. They don't expel you for that.
While I was sleeping, my body went out the window.
What?
Hold on.
My body went out the window.
While I was asleep, my body went out the window.
You have to collect yourself.
I'm going to make it through this fucking sit. Okay. While I was asleep, my body went out the window. Damn it, Adrian.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right. Do it.
Okay. While I was asleep, my body went out the window. The classroom was on the second floor. I fell and broke my leg, but even that didn't wake me up. I walked 2 bus stops worth of distance before my parents found me.
Wow. I stared at Julia in horror and disbelief and waited for the acoustic guitar to start back over.
That's exactly the same look my teacher gave me back then. I'd spent a month in a hospital with my broken leg, and the principal kindly asked my parents to not send me back to school.
Wow.
Their staff didn't exactly know what to do in situations like that, and so on. I was also apparently a bad influence on my classmates and should have been sent to a school for deviants.
Because all my classmates wanted to fling themselves out the window, too.
Yeah, there's a lot to dissect in the I fell asleep and my body fell out the window. Like, I continued homeschooling, but from that point on, I was taught by strangers in ranch-style houses.
Blah, blah. Everybody was probably worried sick about you.
I can imagine how it looked. A schoolgirl in a tattered uniform walking down the street, dragging a broken foot with a blank look in her
Oh my God.
eyes. Like something out of a zombie movie. I can understand why they felt... Oh, I can understand what they felt, but it's still painful. After I moved away from Grandpa, my only hope was to be able to go to school like everybody else. Damn it, Julia, you had to pick a time where I put something in my mouth.
This explains why you hit me with a frying pan and pulled a gun on me.
I expected to make friends, to exchange little messages with them in class, to hang out after school, to go camping or watch movies together, to gossip about boys and have sleepovers.
I'm sorry, it was capming, Jason.
Oh. Am I reading words properly that are spelled wrong?
You are.
Wow.
Dude, good job.
My brain
I can't get over it. Good job getting past it, man, because my brain shuts down. Yeah.
I am Julia.
You are. You're my Julia.
Aw. You're not my Andrew. Andrew's a dick. You're my Julia as well, Adrian.
Aw, how sweet. I was hoping to be your Nicholas.
Oh.
All right.
Man, this seems like a good enough place to stop for right now. I don't know how long this game's gonna go.
Yeah, we're gonna have to stop. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Thank you. We love you. Bye.